I'm not saying street niggas, we ain't really comfortable with all of that thing. But I know what you're trying to say.
Do what you do, baby.
Yeah, I want congrats. I seen to come up through the mud. You feel me?
Real.
Yeah, I'm saying, like I said, I used to be top. I'm one of the ones. When that nigga said he had a phone, his whole joke, and I'm looking at the screen like preach, cause I was on the phone with him. You feel me? So you know what I'm saying?
Speak another general to NOLA the podcast. You keep your body clean, huh? Yeah. What's up, y'all? I hope y'all having a very to NOLA afternoon. You heard me? I know I am. You understand me? About to bring my guests on. You heard me? Pressure brand. You understand me? But you know, it's his story, so I'm gonna let him tell it. You heard me?
Yo,
What's up? What's up, brother?
what's going on with you, man?
Man, I'm cooling, man. I hope you're having a very to NOLA day so far. You heard me?
Yeah, I appreciate it.
It's all good. So, you want to shout your people out first, or you want to get straight into it? You heard me?
Shit, we get straight into it.
All right. So, won't you introduce yourself? You understand me? Tell them what your name is and what you stand for.
Yo, let me try and get this cam going for you real quick.
It's all good.
Man. But shit, while I'm working on this, man, you know what I'm saying? It's your boy Russ. You know what I'm saying? I started the brand back in 2020. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, it was just one of the things, man. You know, my son is like my biggest inspiration. You know, every move I make, I try my best to move correctly because you know what I'm saying. I want to lead by example, but you know what I'm saying, he's just my pride and joy. So, you know, I was just like every time I do something, bro, just pressure. You know what I'm saying. No matter if I'm trying to create something, you know what I'm saying, having memories with him. You know, I really put my best foot forward with my guy. So that's where the brand Pressure came from, just out of the love and the grind and motivation I have for him.
That's what's up, man.
You know, yeah. So you know, it's been a process, fam. You know what I'm saying, but it's a good one though, because you know, at the end of the day, I own it. It's mine. So if it take me 10 years to get it off, that 10 years I'm holding on something to eventually maybe, you know what I'm saying, that pass off to my son, or he can have his own when he get older. So
yes, sir. So the plan is the ultimate plan is generational wealth, right?
Exactly.
How important is it to pass that on to your son, generational wealth, something that you thought of in your mind, right? You know what I'm saying? You did the groundwork and you did what you had to do what you had to do when you had to do it. How important is that to you to get this plan completed?
Oh, it's very important, man, because you know, like I said, at the end of the day, you know, my son is my number one priority. His joy comes before mine. You know, everything he has or he is comes before me. So definitely, you know, I want to be able to provide him that generational wealth to, you know, if he gets older, if it ain't doing but generating a couple $1,000 in his pocket, you know what I'm saying? And that's just something that's, you know, as time progresses, he can flip it, you know, he can do whatever he want to do with it because it's his. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely very important.
First of all, I want to salute you, black man, for you know, having that type of mind frame about your son. You know what I'm saying? You know, we get ridiculed a lot, but you know what I'm saying, this is the definition of a black father. You know what I'm saying? So won't you define pressure? You understand me?
Man, look, pressure is just something it's the thing you love the most. Because if you don't love it, you're not gonna go hard for it. So, you know, I tell you about all the time, man, it's whatever that you feel in your heart, you know, and that's what pressure is. You know, it's gonna be whatever you wanted. The first thing you wake up and you think about it, put a smile on your face, like I said, whether it's your kids, or just being alive, you know what I'm saying, your wife, whoever it is, or whatever it is, you're gonna go hard for that, and that's all pressure is. You know, just going hard. And you know, when you feel good, you look good, man. So you know, when you want to make that statement, that's what pressure is.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So you say 2020. What sparked in your head, you understand me, besides Low, you heard me, besides Junior, that made you say, you know what? I'm about to turn pressure into a brand. I'm about to I'm about to make it out some clothes, and I'm about to watch people wear my shit. You heard me?
Man, the real, I used to wear polo all the time, baby. You know what I'm saying? That Ralph Lauren. So it was just one of the things where I was just sitting around one day and I was just like, so like I said, I love them now. You know, it's my ground. So I was like, no, let me just try t-shirts and stuff. And like it was a process. The
Well,
first couple t-shirts.
what put that thought in your head? The shirt. You know what I'm saying? Like, what made you go to the shirts? You heard me?
I mean, to be real, man, I think I was just sitting around one day and I was just thinking of ways I can get money.
You heard me?
You know, because
Yeah.
again, everything always reverts back to my love, man. You know what I'm saying? Because when I'm in a good space, you know what I'm saying, that energy radiates to him. So I do my best to keep that positivity and that good energy within myself. So, you know, trying to get more money, you know, and I don't want to be a rich man. I just want to be a comfortable man, comfortable enough to put a smile on my son's face 24/7 and just be less stressed, bro. So that's the goal.
Man, you already know I'm with that 24/7 shit. You understand me? Shout out to JR too, man. It looked like he really been brought up in a loving home with a loving family. You know what I'm saying? It sounds like he's gonna have a great support system, and it sounds like he's gonna have a big boost when he start his thing. When he start his thing, you heard me. So, were you always a fashionable person? Like you say, you. Oh, there you go. What's up? What's up, baby boy?
Yeah.
You
know what I'm saying? Shit, I think I always had the South.
Africa fucking
You know,
down. You heard me? Yeah.
Yeah, you
So,
know, I figured I always had that sauce, man. So it wasn't nothing.
Yeah. The sauce. I like that. I like that.
Okay, more importantly, man, it's a growth thing too, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, when everybody first started, you really don't know how to dress, bro. It's a lot of trial and error, or you got somebody guiding you.
See, I got a twin, right? And this nigga just been GQ friend. I got a cousin, right? So I come up watching them. So I always know how to dress. Hold up, excuse me while I take a sip out my pressure cup.
No, you go ahead, baby. Go ahead.
There we go. I was a little posh, you know what I'm saying? So what is it about that polo brand that made you say, man, I'm about to do this here? And did you set polo as the bar as to, okay, this is my biggest competition, this is where I want to be at?
All right, man. So I grew up watching my uncle name dress. So those are like my biggest inspiration. So like when I got to the point to where, you know, I could, you know, do whatever, you know, just growing up, that's why I mirror my stuff off of. That's why, you know, I was rocking that polo. As far as like my competition, man, you know what? I wouldn't even worry about nobody else. And that was the whole point I wanted to do this. Cause, you know, I'm gonna do what I like and what I feel. You know, there's millions of people in this world, even if that 1% just gravitates towards me and my, you know, my brand and stuff. You know, that was the goal. But I'm my biggest critic, man. You know, I waste so much money to be real with you on like shirt because it's like I have an idea that take me a minute just to get the concept together. Then whatever I do, it's like I have to go through trial and error. So, you know, I'm my biggest critic. Like I said, I wasted this shirts for days and different things like that.
Do you really, if it's a trial and error thing, right? Do you really feel like it's a waste, or do you feel like you build it?
I mean, yeah, it's not a waste. It's one of the things to say it's trial and error.
On the grind, baby,
you know,
boy.
Yeah, you got don't life lessons, man. So, you know, yeah, I went through, but at the end of the day, I didn't even mind it because when I got to the final product, everything was worth it. So I never really tripped about it because you got to be prepared to take losses.
I was at every L and a loss. You hear me? As a lesson too. You hear me? So are you? Is it from now, right? This point, the point that you talked about, the trial and error. You know what I'm saying? The whoop, was it worth it?
Yeah, very much so, man, because I feel more comfortable when I'm doing my stuff. I'm still always nervous, but I feel more comfortable in my ability to, do what I want to do, and definitely with my brand when I'm making shirts, coming up with ideas and stuff like that.
Mm. What was the first piece of clothing that you sold?
Yeah. So again, when I first came out, my son is on my mind 24/7. So I had
Let me stop you right there. You mentioned your son over 100 times, though. I just want to shout you out. I want to shout JR out. You a very loving father. I could tell that, you know what I'm saying, you take being a father serious. You understand me? And this is a great example to all other fathers, especially black ones. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to give you a flower and salute you again for that. You know what I'm saying? So go, hold up while I take a, you know what I'm saying, I sip out my pressure cup.
So just to give you an example of what I mean. So like some of the first shirts I ever did. So this is an actual picture of my son, and these are clothing tags. So this is like one of the first shirts I sold, like just a picture of him done like different ways.
Okay, I know the vibe because that came on my pressure shirt.
Yeah, so on the back, you know what I'm saying, you got the pressure logo. So yeah, those were like some of the first shirts I sold, man. And then like I said, eventually I was like, okay, I got to get away from my son. Let me actually start trying to do something. And the rest was just history, still grinding.
What's the first goal you completed? And what's the first problem that you ran into?
First goal I completed was...
we got to start with the good and go with the bad.
Yeah,
we going to start with the good, though.
Yeah, honestly, first goal I completed, man, was just to have somebody wear my shirt and acknowledge it. Whether it be friend or, friends and family was cool, but first time I actually got somebody I didn't know to do it. You know what I'm saying? That was one of my goals, taking baby steps, man,
Got to.
And then the first part I really came into, honestly, I haven't really came into too many problems, unless it was just more of the logistical stuff on my side.
Slight flex. Yes, that
yeah, because anytime if you ever dealt with me, or when people come to deal with me, as far as they want to buy something, I'm on it 24/7. Like, I'm from the time I order, I hit you up in between time I see you tracking them. So like, they always get a response from me, because at the end of the day, some people are skeptical, especially trying to come out your own brand and nobody really know you. So I try my best to make people feel comfortable. So again, I ain't really ran into too many problems other than the stuff I have to deal with, like producing the products or get materials or whatever like that.
You with this 24/7 stuff, you gonna mess around getting an endorsement, though. Anyway, where you from?
Oh yeah, I'm from Columbus, Georgia. Yeah.
From Columbus, Georgia.
In the back.
It's all gravy, baby. The ATL and no connection. You understand me? Won't you tell us in New Orleans, you understand me, the insights, you understand me, the background, the upbringing. How is it coming up in Columbus, Georgia? Give us take us through a walk, you understand me, through the childhood, you hear me?
I mean, times was different back then, but man, just the same shit. I said, here in school, we in the hood, just playing manhunt, man, hooping 24/7, football, getting into whatever it is. So childhood was great, man. So I had I look back at now some of the mistakes I made and the lessons I learned, and I'm grateful for everything. But I'm real close to my family. I'm my own child, so I got best friends I still talk to this day. But it was just me and my cousin and run the streets.
It's a blessing that you still get to talk to them.
Oh yeah. And nobody from far, man. So definitely gotta hang out.
Trust me. You say it's different now than back in the day when you started off. What are some of the differences that you're referring to?
Man, like, these young black kings, man, just think there's missing like.
Call them king. We ain't gonna call them kings yet. They kings in the
I
making.
want to be nice on them, man, but you know, boys just don't have a lot of guidance, man, out there in the streets, and you know, they just.
You think they want the guidance? If they had it, you think they want it? You think?
I mean, it's hard to say, man. I think everybody different, so I can't say they do or they don't. It's probably not there, or it just might be the environment. But yeah, they just, you know, back then, man, we could run the streets. You ain't got to worry about, you know what I'm saying, those pistols and all that other stuff. So it's sad to see, man. But I mean, you know, we really can't do nothing about it. But just do our part to try to help out the ones we can. So,
what's the most difficult thing about what you do when you do it? How you do it?
Man, to tell you the truth, it really ain't nothing difficult about it. Just for my clothing brand, most difficult part is just myself. I'm just hard on myself. Yeah, and then just, you know, if you want to go on life, I've been through a lot, but you know, just going forward, just knowing that every day is a new day. Take what you learn, you know, good or bad or indifferent from the day before, and just keep pressing forward, man. Don't look back.
You speak about your past a lot. How do you incorporate your past into your present to make sure you have a better future for you and your son?
Holding on to the good, but even more the bad. And I say that because, you know, through everything you went through, good or bad and different, but everything you went through that's bad, it built character. You know, made tough skin. You might have learned a lesson to it, like, you know, I understand why that was bad at that time, but this is how I'm gonna do it different. So, you know, my seed won't have to worry about that. So that's how I look at it.
You know the exact day that you dropped your brand?
I think it was like, man, I mean, I honestly think it was the beginning of the year. I think it was like around January. It was around January because it took me forever to get the paperwork and everything done for the comeback.
Okay, so without giving them the sauce, just give them a little seasoning. What's the most difficult thing about starting a clothing brand?
Man, knowing what you need to do, because if you try to do everything correctly, it's a lot of paperwork, and I didn't know that I needed a lot of startup costs just off the paperwork alone. You talking about a couple hundreds of dollars, and then I knew the direction I wanted to go, but I really didn't. So I already have a plan on, like, you know, what direction you want to go, your audience and all, targeting your audience and all those type of things. I already had that plan because I really didn't quite have it when I first started. I was just really flying out the seat of my pants or whatever. So in a sense, but yeah, I think that's the most difficult part. Like, just, you know, knowing the direction you want to take your brand, and then, you know, just make sure you got all the money for the documentation and everything.
When you started, right? Did you start off when you started? Did you hit the ground running? You understand me? Or did it, you understand me, you had to get your feet wet, like you talked about the trial and error? Did that affect the brand, or was that you being critical on you?
Now, it was just I got my toes wet and everything first because, again, I kind of knew the direction, but I didn't. If anything, it just made the brand move at first slower. You know, but at the same time, I'm glad I went through everything I did, because now I'm at the point I'm at now, and I know how to, like, design more with Photoshop and stuff like that. So yeah, I mean, it was definitely, that's what it was.
Where you see your brand in the next 5 years, Russ?
In a store somewhere. All of a sudden, at least one store.
I know you mean it too, because you smile like a motherfucker when you say it in a store somewhere. Yeah.
Like, like I said, man, and I'm to be honest with you, bro, it's like, I don't like a lot of attention like that, man, you know. like I want to do it to her. Like,
Oh,
and I
come
see
on
it.
here being humble, Russ.
I
Come on
appreciate
here
it.
being humble, Russ.
Nah, I am, man. I don't really like all that attention like that, man. You know, I like to see it, but then if I see small in my shirt, I'm like, I appreciate that in my head, you know. But yeah, I just one of them things, man, to where like, you know, that ain't really me all that attention. But yeah, to have my clothing brand in the store somewhere, bro. That'd be the
That's
next
what's up.
5 years.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So the market, right? How is the marketing in the way you are and period? Is it competitive? Is it like a one for all, one for all? Is it they niggas be hating on you? How's the market? You hear me?
Man, as far as that goes, bro. As far as niggas hating, I want to know. You know, so
Mm,
I ain't nothing
mm,
like that. If there is, that don't mind me because they don't do nothing for me. You know,
mm,
so it just
mm.
as far as the market though, you know, I guess I would say, you know, you could charge what you can charge for your name, you know, since so your name is known more out there, you might can charge more, you know, send on certain things like that. But no, I just try to make my prices fair, man, as far as the market goes. I don't really look at how
Nah,
much
not the prices. I'm just saying, like, is it competitive? You know what I'm saying? Is it like you know, you do something for me, you scratch my back, I scratch yours. You know what I'm saying? Is everybody like the rap game? There'll be like it's like a group, and if you ain't down with that circle, then you understand me, you ain't really down with the circle. You hear me? Is it like that with clothing too?
I mean, well, in that sense, man, I don't even know because I probably have like maybe one or two people to where like we'll bounce some off each other. That I'm
Mhm.
cool with, but other than that, I stay in my own lane, man. Like I ain't, you know,
Mhm.
I'm gonna make my ways how I'm gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, would I would be down if somebody want to chop it up like that, but you know, other than that, I stay in my own lane, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's the biggest lesson that you've learned so far dealing with the clothing?
Man, you can't please everybody. You
Mm.
know,
What taught
that's
you
the
that?
biggest. Because you know, I sometimes I'd be working on a shirt or something. I bounce it off my my family members or whatever. And you know, if I just listen to everybody, I won't be able to move how I need to. So you know, just knowing the fact for me, I just can't please everybody. When I make clothes, I make it for what I like, but also for the what a vibe or what's going on. So
Mhm. So let's get into the clothing line. What type of people do you provide clothes for? Kids, women, just the men? You know what I'm saying? And then is it just the shirts? I see you got hats and all of that. And I got my pressure cup right here. What all do you provide under the pressure brand? You remember, Russ?
yeah, as of right now, I'm working on. I got shirts, I got track suits,
Mhm.
trucker hats.
You can
We
show
got
something. You got something to show?
yeah. Let me see. Yeah, we got the so we got the trucker hats. You know
Mhm.
what I'm saying? As you can see, they come in different colors like that.
Yes,
Then
sir.
some of the shirts we got.
Look like
Get
you
you
in the
in.
store now, Russ.
Man, I'm always doing something, baby. Always doing something. You know what I'm saying? We got the sheet pressure, the
Mm-hmm.
green,
Mm-hmm.
face salad, vibe
Mm-hmm.
pressure.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
just a few, man. We got the beautiful creature.
Yes, sir. You
You
got
know,
this one. What's this one? What's this one, Russ?
yeah, that's that motion sickness by pressure.
Is that motion sickness right there? Okay, okay, okay,
Yeah, yeah.
okay. That look like mine.
Yeah, that is. See you one. Baby. Then we got the sheet pressure.
Wait, hold up, hold up. Put that back, put that back up, put that back up. I like that. I like that one.
Yeah,
Okay, I like that one.
yeah. I
Okay,
appreciate it.
so far, that's my favorite one. Do you have a favorite drop, Russ?
Oh man, like all of my. I think I got you. Yeah, I think this is like one of my favorites right here.
Mm-hmm.
It's always like one of the first ones I did.
That's that pressure right there.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and this is
Yeah,
back. Yeah, so that's one of my favorite ones right there, bro.
Okay, so I see you got a lot of women themed clothing. Is that just a women the women part of your brand, or is that something that you feel important to represent your queens too? You hear me?
That shirt definitely was to represent my queens, and that brand
Shout
is
out to
just another
Queen.
part. Appreciate it. That brand just like another part of the pressure brand. So got a pressure brand that's just for the male. You can just say overall, but then you got the sheep pressure. That's just
Mhm,
strictly for my women.
mhm. What's your best selling product, Russ?
So far, the sheep pressure queen shirt.
Mhm,
Yeah, the sheep
mhm.
pressure queen shirt.
Would you for somebody that's either gone to college or just getting out of college, right? Would you um would you um how I want to put it suggest starting a clothing line?
I mean, I can't say that, man. I would just suggest for them to do whatever their heart's into. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it's not for everybody. Everybody's not gonna make it.
Mm-hmm.
The truth, I ain't gonna say I ain't gonna make it because I'm making it. I'm able to just do something I love, so I'm making it. But I want to suggest a
You
clothing
is
line.
your biggest critic, yeah, Russ.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
is your biggest critic, yeah.
yeah. But I want to suggest a clothing line, man. I'll probably just tell them like, look, man, just get your plan, do something you love. Because at the end of the day, nobody's promised tomorrow. So try your best just to do something you love and get your plan together and go for it. You miss 100 shots, you miss all the shots you don't take. So
That's real. That's real. At what point did you know that you wanted to do this clothing shit for the rest of your life, Russ?
I, when I first started, because how I started, and like I say, it's just something that puts a smile on my face. I love it. I love creating something and hopefully having somebody wear it. So it's definitely something I'm gonna stick to.
You got one hope completed, you know what I'm saying? So the clothes, right? Does the clothes ever get in the way of the life, or does the life ever get in the way of the clothes?
Uh, yeah, you know what? At one point,
Good
it kind
questions, huh?
of yeah. Uh, at one point, I think it did trying to like differentiate, but the two I was doing too much.
Mm.
So at one point it did, and that's when I had to fall back. I'm like, okay, cool. Let me fine tune this plan, and then just held
How
myself
did you figure?
accountable.
How did you figure that out? How did you figure out first you was doing too much, and then how did you come up with a plan to get over that hump that you was in?
Because for me, I was just doing too much, and to the point to where it's like it was interfering, like as far as like you need to say the funds or whatever. I put way more into it than I was getting back to a certain
Okay.
point. So I had to sit back. I'm like, okay, cool. All this revenue I make from this, I'm constantly flipping into the business, and I try to keep that separate. That was like my biggest thing at first, and that's
Mm-hmm.
how I would just say I was just buying way too much, and it wasn't moving as fast. So that loss I was taking, so I had to dial it back. Like,
Like
okay, cool, let's
like a
go like
drought,
this. Yeah.
like a drought. So when you first started to now, have you ever thought about giving it up?
One time, and it wasn't that. It was just try. I was being tried. It got to a point to where things had slowed down and wasn't really moving no matter what I did.
Mm.
Uh, so then it was just like, man, I'm no, because you have to invest. I was just like, man, I'm doing everything right. I'm investing what I need to, how I need to, but it just won't moving nowhere.
Them bills
So
don't give a fuck about what you invested in, huh, Russ?
they,
Them,
bro, look
they
at
don't give a fuck,
whatever you
man.
pay all the time, my God. And so at that point, I was just like,
They don't give
you
a
know,
fuck. The bills don't care,
no,
dog.
bro. No, so at that point, I was just like, man. And what I didn't give up on it. I just stopped for a little minute to like get everything together. Then when I came back into it, a little stronger, and I haven't had that problem since. But yeah,
The
yeah,
Bill don't give a fuck. Huh? You got
it
to
has
think.
enough,
They don't care, right?
bro.
Like nigga be like, you can't go to your mortgage and be like, I'm trying to come up.
Nothing.
Yeah.
They don't care about none of that, man.
No,
How that
man,
much
hell
time.
no. Are you proud of yourself? From when you first clothing line wise, from when you started to now, are you proud of yourself?
Yeah, man, I'm extremely proud of myself. I can actually look at some of my products and shirts and like, man, boy, I put my foot in that, boy. Like,
Yes,
now
that
so
me.
myself,
Talk
man.
that shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
most definitely proud of myself.
So do you drop? How do you drop your brand? Do you drop season, like, what I'm saying, like the fall, winter, spring, like that there, or you just drop? I'm saying, whenever you want, you just gonna boom boom.
I kind of try to stick to the seasons, but sometimes I be in that creative mode, man. So
Boom,
I
boom.
work on a shirt for like day, work on the design for a couple of days so I get it right, then I just drop it. So definitely kind of season, but even now we're in the summer or getting ready to start the summer, I already be thinking about the fall and winter sometimes like that. So anytime I just get an idea in my head, I just start putting it together. And then sometimes I just run through the seasons and think how would it look, which one would it look with first or look better with first. And then I'll just drop it.
Starting a brand, is that something? Starting a brand and running a successful brand, is that something that you can do on your own, or you need help? In your opinion,
I
good
would
question, guys.
Yeah. I'll say you need help, man, because some people are gonna be a little more if I'm saying that right, influential than others. Um, some people might be better at saying certain things than others, man. So I would say, yeah, help is definitely needed. And even with me, I have a little help, so that's why mine is steadily moving. You know, some motion better than no motion. So it's yeah, help is good. Could it be done by yourself? No, you can, but it's gonna be a lot of work, man.
How important is that support system?
Very important for me, man.
Shout
Some
out to
days,
support system.
yeah, some days when you just feel like you just not cutting it, man, or something just not getting it done. When you got your family, especially your friends and stuff like that, that you can go to and they'll be like, man, look, you got this, bro, look, flip it like this, do this and this and
You
this.
better check that email or that bill that came. that's gonna motivate you too.
Yeah, and
You know what I mean?
put things, and then they'll help put things in together, man, and it'll fall through. So yeah, that support system definitely important.
What you was doing before you started the clothes, Russ?
Man, I had just got out of the military, just working. I was just grinding, just working, man. So, that's that was one biggest thing. I just didn't want to. I want to have something for myself. So that's definitely what help with the clothes brand too. But yeah, just working, man. Just get into it.
A couple moments ago, when you was telling us how you started off, you said you didn't really have a plan. Without giving us the sauce, just a little seasoning, you heard me. Do you have a plan now?
Yeah, yeah.
You ain't
It's
got
just.
you ain't gotta give us, I'm saying?
Oh no,
This.
no, yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I'm planning out just how I do things now compared to then. I got it together now, most definitely. So.
That's for sure. That's for sure. Is the clothing thing the only thing? I guess. Would you call clothing line like entertainment?
I mean, just I would say the retail. Yeah, I don't really call it. Well, I don't know. I guess it's. I mean, it depends on how you would dress it up. I
Yeah,
guess you can, but that's just my opinion.
yeah. Some gangster shit right quick.
Yeah.
Would you Is this the only thing that you you know what I'm saying, you boom, you pressure, you the brand, you done built the clothes, that's what you sticking with, or you trying to get your foot wet in any other areas of entertainment or retail, like shoes, you know what I'm talking about, what they call that shit, like the Gucci and all that stuff, like the Louis Vuitton, them type of, like, do you plan on dropping some type of clothing off pressure brand like that there too, and some shoes too?
That's probably like in the way future, man. You know, I don't even really. I'm just focused on right now, like what I can really get to. You know, would I like to expand the brand to maybe something like that? Most definitely. I wouldn't even expand. I don't even want to expand the brand to like candles, um, like anything I can.
Hold on, don't let my wife hear that, boy.
Anything I can branch off, that's what I'm gonna do. So you know, I want to take the pressure of the brand, just no pressure, just from anything I can get my hands on, any kind of I can bring anything I can use to pivot off this for pressure. That's something to use it for.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How important is it for you to look good, and how important is it for your customers to look good in the pressure brand?
I mean, it's very important. You know, I think also one is a reflection of me. You know what I'm putting out there. Two, you know, I want to look good and feel good because you know it's the brand. The name speaks for itself. So yeah, I love for my customers to when they do get a shirt, they're completely satisfied with it. You know, sometimes you see something in on a magazine or on the website, it was one thing, and you get it, and it's not what it looked like. Now I want my
Nah,
stuff to look,
we ain't rocking like that over here with pressure.
yeah, from what it looked like, you know. So it's definitely important for them to look good and feel good when they wear my stuff.
All right, now, Russ, you got to keep it real with me, keep it 100 with me. Don't lie to me.
Yeah, let's go.
You ever seen somebody fresher in your brand than you? Don't lie. Keep it 100. Have you ever seen somebody fresher in your brand than you?
You know what I said? I did my job, bro.
Nah, nigga, you cheat. You cheat.
I said I did my job, bro.
Yes or no?
Nah,
come on, Russ.
Nah, I seen people, you know, I seen people that, you know, when they rock my stuff, you know what I'm saying? When they rock my stuff. Matter of fact, shout out my cousin, Vontae Jones, man. He definitely a supporter for me, man. And when he put it on, bro. So
man,
yeah.
I gave my twin one of the shirts you gave me, right? He's this dude is just like I hope he don't see this, but he like the freshest dude I know, right? This nigga, dog, I told him to come over here, dog. This nigga somewhere in the street so fresh with that pressure brand right now, dog. That nigga is somewhere so fresh, dog.
Hey, which one he get?
He sent me a little snippet, but I wanted him to come, you heard me? But you know what I'm saying? That's how they do me, Rush, you know what I'm saying? But he out there representing, you understand me? But
I appreciate that.
Yo, bitch ass nigga, whatever. But so you said that that you gonna stick with the clothing. What's next for you?
Like I said, man, just the clothes, and I'm honestly working on trying to get into like the scent game. You know, I love candles and stuff, so I got some stuff coming up here soon.
Don't do it, Rush. This nigga want all my money.
So, we're trying to find two things now, man. But yeah, them pressure candles coming.
Yes, sir. Just like the stickers, right? Do you have any other like items on the pressure brand other than clothing?
Yeah, you know, like I said, as you can see, man, you got the fresh cup. So right now, I just got the stickers, and just the clothing. Like I said, I'm working on the candles now, and that's it for now. You know, probably some more things coming in the future.
How can people get in touch with you and your brand?
No, you can catch me on IG, Facebook at pressurethebrand.com. Well, Pressure the Brand. And for my store, it's pressure.store.
You ever stop and like when you say you could pressure the brand on IG, or you know what I'm saying? Like when you say your name, your brand, like, you know what I'm saying? Pressure the brand. How that make you feel? Yeah, I see the smile. How that make you feel when you say that? Because when I be like, you know, it's Peter another general, woo, like I be bucking myself up, like I be having to like I be having to calm down. You know what I mean? How that make you feel when you be like pressure the brand? You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, it makes me feel great, man. To be real with you, I feel good about it, but then, like I said, I kind of, I ain't gonna sound shy with it, but like I said, I don't like that attention like that. So, it's kind of like I got two different emotions going on there. But no, man, I'm proud of it, man. It was something that I thought about. I was nervous about it, real scared, but I'm glad I
Why?
did. Everyone's scared of the unknown. You don't know
You're
what you're
just your
getting yourself.
biggest critic, right? You need to chill
Yeah.
with all that, dog. You doing your thing,
Oh,
dog.
I was
You know what I'm saying?
that's what it
You doing
was,
your
man.
thing, dog. God damn, Russ.
I
You doing your thing, dog. I salute you, dog.
appreciate it, man. Yeah.
This everything you ever thought. Just if you stop today or tomorrow, is this everything that you wanted out of this?
Up to this point, yeah, because something I'm proud of, something I'm glad I did. Um, but I still want more out of it. So, I would be happy to a certain extent, but because I would have think, I could have probably achieved more if I just stuck it out. So
See, you show all the other shirt. What's that little red, black, red, and white shirt on the little dresser behind you, Russ? Because you trying to leave shit. Yeah, the other way. No, on the dresser, on the thing behind. Yeah, that shirt. The shirt on the mannequin thing.
oh no, this you talking about right here?
Yeah, the red, black, and white one.
Oh, you talking about the on the wall?
Oh, that's on the wall. What that is?
Yeah, that's just a Georgia shirt.
Oh, all right. I'm about to say you didn't show that one.
Yeah, that's just the Georgia shirt. I think the closest thing I got to something like that, bro, would be like I said, this right here.
Don't come on here advocating for Georgia. This is the Two NOLA podcast, Russ.
Yeah, we gotta represent.
You a Falcons fan, Russ?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Damn, Russ, we were so cool. We were so cool,
bro.
Russ.
Unfortunately,
Damn.
yeah.
But we gonna whoop y'all ass. I mean, we play y'all. We play y'all twice. So this what I do, right? I go live with the losers, not the opponents, and for the first quarter, and I let y'all root for y'all respective team, or whoever that is. It may be the Crows, unfortunately, the Falcons, my bad, but we who that nation over here. So we go live for the first quarter. You know what I'm saying? We run it, woo. And if I went, Lyrical Chris, he's also from Georgia. I don't know if you know him, but he's become a victim and had to buy a Saints jersey and had to match and wear it at his next performance. So you already know where it's going. So I'm extending a challenge to you. Either I'm coming to that game out there. So either come to the game with me, I go half on your ticket or whatever. And we root for our respective teams. We go live. Woo. If we win, your next live, you got to go live with the Saints players jersey of my choice with the hat to match. And if y'all cheat, I'm gonna say win, and I go have to get a Crows jersey of yours you with it?
Yeah. We gonna win. I do. With it.
There you go with all that, bro. What jersey? If you win, what jersey I'm gonna have to be buying?
I'll let you know around that time, bro.
You don't even know the players on your team name, Russ. But that should be a lot of fun. You know what I'm saying? Y'all host just got knocked out. You don't want to talk about that, huh?
Nah, man. I do that, bro. I was
Yo,
like you moving.
you heard me? Do you have the same love for the clothing game as you had when you first started out?
Yeah, not more. You
Why?
know, I have appreciation for what goes into it. It's a
That's the
lot of
first.
behind.
What's the difference? What's the difference? Appreciation and what I asked. What's the difference?
Because I understand what goes into having a clothing brand, everything you need to do, and everything like that. So I appreciate it a lot more,
Mm.
and with that understanding. So yeah, it's definitely appreciation, man, because you got to do a lot that goes into like to try and come up with an idea, and especially one that you think might, say everybody might like and stuff. So it's definitely a lot, my guy. So
You still your own biggest critic, talking all that appreciation stuff.
yeah, man, because I sit here some days, what I'm saying, I'll be just chilling, have me a little drink, vibing, and
Oh
man,
man, you didn't. Look at my
4
wife. I
5
love candles. Look at my wife. I love candles. Can't wait to see what I told you. See what I said, Russ, bro. We gonna get her up off here. See what you done started,
Yeah,
Russ, bro.
I got you though, bro. I got you. I got you
Damn,
when they drop, man.
I thank
But
you,
yeah,
bro.
just that appreciation, man. A lot goes into it.
Are you still your biggest critic?
Yeah,
Man, you chill
like
out with that shit, Russ, bro.
I be saying here for hours, man, trying to come up with something, and it'll take me a
You a
couple of days.
perfectionist or you your biggest critic?
I'm my biggest critic because it takes me a while sometimes. Like I have an idea, but then to try to get all the pieces how I need to get them where I want them, it takes me a while, man. And especially if I think it's there but it's not there, I had to keep doing it over and over and over and over again until I get it right.
I bet you stress your team out, huh?
It be me too. I be stressing myself out though.
Yeah, yeah. Before we get up out of here, leave them with your website, the brand, where they could get it from, what you got coming up. You have a favorite color of something that you drop?
Yeah, red.
Because of the Crows? I meant to say the Falcons.
Nah, man, the Falcons. Nah, I just my favorite color for the longest, man. So
Red, my favorite color too. I ain't lying.
hey, come on, man. Look, you want that Falcon jersey. I see you one now.
No. No.
Come on, hey, come on, man.
No,
Look,
I'm
come
not
on,
saying
doing the team, man.
All right, you know what? I'm adopting Earn. No, Earn. No, that's what we were. I'm adopting blue for the D. Cause you didn't, you know what I'm saying? Sip out my blue
Hey,
pressure cup.
come on over to the brand. Come on over, man. Look,
No.
Hey,
No. We
listen,
about to cut this short, ladies and gentlemen. This didn't went all the way left. Can you name your quarterback?
What's that?
Can you? You heard me. You heard me. Can you name your quarterback?
Look, man, I'm not finna feed into what you try to do, bro.
Okay, fellow Falcons fans, did y'all just hear that? Falcons
What's
players,
that?
did y'all just hear that? He don't even know y'all quarterback name. Come on over to that black and gold, people. I'm gonna send y'all a hat. I'm gonna send y'all a hat, bro. I'm gonna send y'all a hat.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna send right back to you, man.
No. Leave your social media is everything, and leader, talk to the young black kings before we get up out of here too.
So my social medias again, man, is Pressure the Brand, and my young black kings, man, just it's hard, bro. I know it's hard out nowadays, man. So you guys just hanging in the best you can. Ain't nothing wrong with asking for help or mentorship or advice.
Would you be willing to mentor a youngin if they did come to you needing advice?
Oh yeah, most definitely, man. If anybody come to me, I always tell them first, all my failures. You know what I'm saying? What I learned from, what definitely made me the man I am today. Because anybody can win. you know, but you gotta know how to take them losses, man, to get back up. You know, so
I need some advice.
You know, I just tell them for everything I learned, man, and you know why I think, how I move, and you know, just being there for somebody that, you know, when they know that you care, that you actually listen to them and stuff like that. Just being there can mean a lot for that person. So yeah, I definitely would mentor somebody that came to me.
That's what's up, bro. Pressure the brain, man. I appreciate everything you sent. I will be sending out pictures and promos and you know, my daughter's gonna model and all that. I'm gonna do something nice for you, Russ. I really appreciate it. I love the clothing. You understand me? It's you know, it's not that cheap shit. You know what I'm saying? I like it though. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Thank you.
It's all good. Any last words before we get up out of here?
Hey,
How does it
man,
feel being a Falcons fan right now?
Hey man, look, y'all stay safe, man. Stay fresh. You know what I'm saying?
That's not a falcon, that's a crow, and you know it. Y'all simple, that's a crow. That's not a falcon at all. But you know, hit them with your last words, Russ.
And like I said, man, y'all just take care, enjoy your day, be blessed, stay positive, and y'all have a great day, man.
Who that
Yeah,
said
hey.
it gonna be?
Don't enjoy your day, bro.
It's Pete, that not the general. To NOLA the podcast. You keep your body clean. Yeah. What size you wear, Russ?
Shoot, large.
You're gonna look real good in that Thomas jersey, yeah.
No, man.